Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the We're Going 5 podcast powered by TSH Tennis. The 2025 season is officially in the books. The Davis Cup is done. ATP Final is done. So many things to talk about. But before we talk about what Italy just did, we need to talk about some of the things that happened this season. And we're going to start this episode a bit differently. We're going to start with my favorite segment of every episode, and that is overreactions or not. And I'm going to tell you, based on something that happened this season, you let me know. Is this an overreaction? Is it not? As we move into 2026. Haroon, Smiler, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do this one. Fire to start off the episode. Here's my first one. Jannik Sinner will complete the career Grand Slam before Carlos Alcaraz. Overreaction or not?
Oh, here we go. Carlos needs the Australian Open and Yannick needs the French. Roland Garros. Clay, outdoor hard for Carlitos. It's a tough one. They are both so close. Technically, you can say Jannik Sinner is much, much closer because he had triple match point to complete this feat this year.
Yeah.
However, I'm going Carlitos. I think Carlitos is going to find a way. He said at the end of the year he wants to go for the Australian Open, and that's all that's missing for him. He wants it desperately. I think he's going to dominate the French Open for the next couple years.
Wow.
I think this is going to be Clay he showed. He's the new king of Clay. I think Carlitos will get done first.
So we have an overreaction here. Was it overreaction or not?
No, this is not an overreaction. I think actually Jannik Sinner is closer. I think Alcaraz has a bigger mountain to climb since he only made it to the quarterfinals. That was the best he ever did. And like you said, Jannik Sinner had a triple match point. So I think that Jannik Sinner is going to have the Australian Open on lock. Either him or somebody else. I think it's going to be tougher for Alcaraz. So I think actually Jannik Sinner is going to be locked in for RG. So he's actually going to be going to complete the career slam before Alcaraz. So not an overreaction.
I don't know how you're saying he's the king of clay. He was about to lose in straight sets to Jannik Sinner a few months ago in the Roland Garros. So I am also
the greatest clay season we've seen since Rafa.
I know, but then Sinner came back in RG and he almost beat him in straight sets. And he was going to have him done in 4 sets. If I understand. But, I'm going to say this is not an overreaction. I think Jannik Sinner, if anything is on lock, it's the Australian Open. Let's see what happens at the beginning of the season. But I think Jannik is closer to getting that RG title than Alcaraz is in getting the Australian Open title. So I'm going to say this is not an overreaction in my books.
I believe in Carlitos.
Well, how about this one, Haroon? Novak Djokovic is still the second favorite for the Australian Open in 2026. Overreaction or not?
This is not an overreaction at all. It's such a tough challenge to beat a guy that's 20-1 in semifinals at a Grand Slam in one event in Australian Open. He's 20-1. He only lost once where he had to retire against Zverev. So it's unbelievable. So I think no,
lost
he
to
has
Sinner
that.
Also. Sinner,
He lost to Sinner, who's the king of Australian Open at the moment. So yes, he's the second favorite. You have to give it to the king. So no, this is not an overreaction. If he's locked and loaded and healthy, this is a no-brainer.
Smile.
Unfortunately, it's an overreaction because
the GOAT. This is the GOAT.
Yeah, not that's over for him, Haroon, but Carlitos gave him such a beating in the U.S. Open. It was like, I honestly did not see that coming. I thought
go back and see who gave Carlitos a beating in the last Australian
I remember that was a great match from Novak this year at the Australian Open. But I just think, right now, he can't be called the second favorite. Carlitos and Jannik have officially elevated themselves above everyone else by a good margin, including over the GOAT, Novak Djokovic. Not that Novak won't be able to beat any of them. It's not over for him. I think his story is still being written. But no, he's not the favorite, so I'm calling overreaction.
But to go off your point, U.S. Open, okay, he beat him comfortably, right? But Novak's not known as the U.S. Open king. He's known as the Australian Open king. He is 10-0 in finals there. Nobody is close to him in that record. So Novak Djokovic going into Australia, a place that he loves if he's healthy, and we're going to assume he's going into the Australian Open healthy because he has the entire offseason to prepare. Going in, Novak Djokovic is the second favorite for the Australian Open. This is not an overreaction for me too.
I hope so. It wouldn't upset me.
Well, then how about this one? Ismail, a guy that you love. Rune, a guy that you cheer for. Daniil Medvedev will find his way back to the top 5 in 2026. Overreaction or not?
Ooh, I mean, Medi had a heck of a slump this year. It was not a good year for him. Although the coaching change did help him and he did find some form towards the end of the year.
Did win a tournament.
He did win a tournament. And you know what? I'm still calling overreaction on this one. I just think it's too crowded right now at the top. The big three are there. Zverev. Now we have Felix Auger-Aliassime making a case. Fritz, Musetti. It's crowded right now. I'm not there yet. No, calling overreaction.
Rune, overreaction or not?
Unfortunately, this is a guy that is in the number 1 club, and this is a guy that is a former Grand Slam champion. So now I have to call overreaction. I think it, like Smike said, it's too crowded. Everybody's so young and powerful, and they have so much juice. And I think still Medvedev is struggling to get that same juice of these new young guns. So he still needs some power to get to that top 5. Overreaction for me.
Both of you guys decide not to believe, right? Well, guess what? Daniil Medvedev, if you're watching, probably not, but if you're watching, I'm a believer.
Nice.
Daniil Medvedev.
Nice.
This is not an overreaction. I believe 2026 is going to be the season of redemption for Daniil Medvedev, and he's going to find his way back
so
to the
tough.
top 5. Give it to me. Yes, sign me up, 100%.
Nice.
Not an overreaction. But how about this one, Rune? A player that me and you believe in very much. Ready for this one?
Yes, let's go.
Sasha Zverev will reach another Grand Slam final in 2026. Overreaction or not?
Not an overreaction. Not an overreaction. He's too good. He's too elite to not be at the biggest stage in the world. So yes, he is going to be in another Slam final, and he's going to have his chance to finally get over the hump because he's currently the best player who's never won a major, who's never won a Slam, and I think that he's going to put himself in a position to maybe right that wrong. So not an overreaction for me.
Ismail, do you agree?
You know, guys, I'm a big fan of Sasha Zverev as well, but basically you're asking me if Sinner or Alcaraz are going to fall before the final of any of the next 4 slams, and they've had each of the last 3 now on lock. And you know, Sinner's a lock, and now it's just about Alcaraz for Australia, and then others, he's a lock. No, I'm going overreaction here. As much as I am rooting for Sasha, because I do want to see him lift the final and lift the Slam trophy, I just think right now Alcaraz and Sinner are dominating.
Going to make it to a final though?
They're dominating, Yusuf. They're dominating so much, one of them is going to have to fall. I can't see either.
I actually do see one of them falling at some point. So I am going to go with you, Rune. This is not an overreaction. Sasha Zverev is one of those very few players that knows how to beat both of these guys. So you want to tell me Sasha on any given day, if he's feeling his best, can't take down Carlos or Yannick? I disagree.
Including Novak.
I think he can.
Including
and Novak.
everybody.
True, exactly. So I'm going, this is not an overreaction. Sasha Zverev next year will be in a Grand Slam final. Win it? We'll have to wait and see. Well, how about this one, Smail? Players that you have gone on soliloquies recently in recent episodes. Lerner Tien or Joao Fonseca will represent the next gen in the 2026 ATP finals. Overreaction or not?
This is an absolute lock. Book it. This is not an overreaction. This is an absolute lock. Wow Joao and Lerner the Burner Tien are here. And they do not need, they're not waiting for anyone to give them room or space or permission, nor do they fear anyone on the ATP Tour, including Sinner and Alcaraz. So 100%, I expect those guys to compete with everyone except the big 3 potentially next year. And I expect big things, barring any health concerns. Both of them, I expect to have big seasons. One of them will definitely be in the ATP finals.
Rune, do you agree?
Both and compound say and
or
no, and no.
Tien
But
or.
one of, definitely one of.
I think this is not an overreaction. I think Lerner or Fonseca will definitely be there because they're both great players and they're both beaten like the top players that are there playing on those stages. So I think that
Exactly.
they just need. Yeah, so I think this is not an overreaction. Will it happen? I'm not sure, but it's definitely not an overreaction.
Nice, Yusuf.
I'm going to say this is an overreaction, guys. I think we're
Not a believer.
1 year out. We're 1 year out. I think lock it for 2027.
They're already
But
top 13,
2026, the same way you guys said it's crowded for Medvedev to get back in the top 5. Well, guess what? I think it's too crowded for these guys to be in the ATP finals.
They
in
need to get to the
2026.
top 9 if Novak doesn't go again. So they need to get to number 9.
There are guys out
One of them is going to get to 9.
There's some-
100%.
No, there are other guys up there that I think want to reach it too and are very, very close. But fine. Let's agree to disagree there. Well, how about this one, Harun? One of your favorite players on tour. How about this? A healthy Jack Draper will reach a Grand Slam final in 2026. Overreaction or not?
This is also not an overreaction. Jack Draper is such a beast. We were talking about Jack Draper earlier in the year, earlier this year. This is a guy that is competing. He's the next member of the big three. There was conversations there. So he was already super close. He beat Alcaraz to win his first ATP Masters 1000. So I think that this is not far-fetched. This is not an overreaction at all. He just needs to be healthy. That's his problem. He just needs to be healthy. And he can be there.
Smile, overreaction or not?
No, this is an overreaction. Jack Draper is he's a player with great potential, but the health concerns are really, really big at this point. And he hasn't proven any deep runs as of yet.
He does that semifinal at the US Open.
Semifinal, but other than that, it's not like he's a consistent deep run guy. So, no, I'm going to have
He's
to
won
wait
a big
on this
title
one.
already, though.
Yeah, he has, but at slams, he hasn't shown that he's capable of consistent deep runs. Yeah. So I'm not ready to anoint him there. He's going to have to go through Sinner, Alcaraz, at least, if not Zverev and Djokovic. And I don't know if he's ready to take those guys down. I don't know if his game is there. Not only is it physically, but I don't know if his tennis is there yet. So I'm going to wait on that one. Overreaction.
Yeah, I think the tennis is there. I just don't think the body's there right now. 2 weeks of grinding. So I'm going to say this is also an overreaction, Harun. I apologize. I love Jack Draper. I think he's one of the best players that we have on tour, but his body keeps breaking down. I know he kind of found a solution this year, and then we're like, he found it, right? He's no longer breaking down and he's not retiring in matches. And then unfortunately something happens and he has to actually, last 4 or 5 months of the season, we didn't see any Jack Draper. So those are concerns. So I'm going to say, unfortunately, because of those reasons, this is an overreaction. How about this one, Smite? Very interesting one. Novak Djokovic will crack Jannik Sinner's code in the 2026 season. Overreaction or not?
He's had some really bad luck against Jannik Sinner this year. I mean, it's been bad.
Is it luck?
It's not pure luck. No, it's also just getting dominated. Yeah. Jannik Sinner's game is he's in the mirror and he's facing a version 2.0, younger, bigger, stronger than him right now. And it's, 0-4 this year against Jannik? And, but I think Djokovic is too savvy. He's too experienced. He's going to be thinking about Jannik all year. He's going to be thinking about him all offseason. The way he was thinking about Jannik and Carlos all last year in the offseason. And you saw what he did to Alcaraz when he came and met him in Australia. So I'm not going to count it out. I think at least once Djokovic can get one win against Jannik Sinner. I think he can do it.
Love the optimism. Harun, overreaction or not?
It pains me. It pains me to say, but I think this is an overreaction. I think he had all year to think about Sinner this year in 2025. And the whole time. And he's making it deep. He's going deep. The only time that he can face, maybe if he cracks his code in 2026, is if he drops his ranking so he can face in first round and he's healthy. As long as it's happening this way, if we're facing in the semis, it's just too hard. Because also Sinner, he's not phased. He's not feeling the pressure. He's never playing on his back foot. He's never sweating. He's never feeling like, oh my God, what's Djokovic gonna do now? I'm so afraid of going down break point or break up serve because he can come back. So it's just gonna be harder and harder. So I think that this is an overreaction, guys.
Yeah, the thing is, Jannik's going to continue to improve, and Novak's going to continue to get older.
Man.
The body's going to continue to break down. It's not going to improve. And Novak is the healthiest, probably 38, 39-ish year old that you can have in the entire world, the way he takes care of his body. But you know, tennis is an extremely tough sport, and playing at the highest level and going up against Jannik Sinner, unfortunately I agree with you, Rune. I think this is an overreaction. To crack the Sinner code, if it hasn't happened in 2025 or in 2024, I don't see it happening in 2026. So, and the fact that he's evolving into this, I can also add variation, I can serve greatly, I return the best. Unfortunately, I don't see it happening. I'm getting so.
He has to do something absurd, like just go serve and volley the entire game.
Yeah, he needs to do it sooner rather than later, because Sinner's not getting any worse.
Exactly, and they're saying, what was Cahill saying after the ATP finals? We're working towards Jannik being the best version of himself at 27, 28.
Yeah, no, that's wild.
That's 5 years away, by the way, just to let you know.
And his coach Simone said, yeah, we're working so that Jannik can be more aggressive next year. How's Bro going to be more aggressive? He's crushing the ball. R.I.P. the ball. What's that mean, more aggressive?
I have no idea.
Like, in what way can he be more? It's physically impossible for him to be more aggressive.
I didn't see the conversation live where they were saying it. Was it a joke or not? But it looked like that was a serious quote, and absolutely blew my mind when I saw those two statements.
I don't know.
But that's the level of tennis we're probably going to see. Hopefully, if both of these guys can stay healthy, knock on wood. Well, how about these, Rune? They're Davis Cup specific, and you know, since the Davis Cup just ended, let's do these. The Davis Cup needs to go back to best of 5 sets and home and away. Overreaction or not?
This is not an overreaction. It has to go back to that. That was the Davis Cup. That was all of the memories of the Davis Cup is from that format. And now we're losing this format. We're losing this type of energy where the home and away, where the crowd can be there and they can support, and also the tough battles of somebody coming back 2 sets down and winning an epic, glorious match, like a legendary match with Rafa and Roddick. Like those types of events, those types of environments we need. If you just have it on a neutral environment, it really takes away that joy, takes away that passion from the fans to be there. So this is not an overreaction for me.
Smite, overreaction or not?
No, this is 100% not an overreaction. It needs to go back. It needs to go back because, like Harun said, like there's something iconic about getting your Davis Cup debut and being with the home crowd, and like Rafa when he broke onto the scene as a 16-year-old against Andy Roddick, and like some players can be born become stars at the Davis Cup. Right now, it's not that way. And then also, best of 3 just kills the vibe, because you know that best of 5 is just the spirit of the Davis Cup, because they can go longer. They're fueled by passion and energy for playing for their country. So absolutely, it has to go back. We're really losing the vibe.
Yeah, I agree. This is unanimous, guys. This is not an overreaction. The fact that, first of all, the best of 5 sets, what provides not only the players, but also the team. You need to stay locked in. You need to cheer your guys on, because even if it's 2 sets down, if you continue to cheer on your teammates, and that's what we love about watching these. And then you're talking about, okay, and then like we saw Italy, they had home court advantage this entire tournament. But then no, you play fine in Bologna, and then we have to go back. By the way, we had to head back to Madrid, for example, and you have to play us there. And then like, okay, the crowd had them there, and they were cheering. Well, guess what we're gonna do when we come back? So yeah, the vibes were amazing back then. We should go back to that. I hope all the players want that. I don't know if it's going to happen, but yeah, this is not an overreaction.
And also more players would play it. Like right now, you saw how many players dropped out. But if you know you're going to play for your country in front of your home fans, I think that's a dream of every player to represent their country like that.
Every single player, like all the top players, like if we talk about the top players that, for example, they would want to rest, right? Because they've been through gruesome seasons. Alcaraz wants to play. By the way, Djokovic loves to play for his country. Sinner too, so you make a great point there. Well, how about this last one, Smite, in our overreaction or not segment? The Davis Cup needs to be every 2 years or even more. Overreaction or not?
This is a tough one because I love my tennis. And I love to watch tennis. And, I benefit a lot from getting to watch tennis almost all year long, although the players hate that they're playing this long. But this is not an overreaction, because even Felix Auger-Aliassime, they asked him about this. He said, yeah, for something to be more special, it needs to be more rare. And so at the moment, every year is not rare. And also it's at the end of the year, so players are not fully healthy and not fully able to commit. And we just lost Alcaraz last second, you saw, because of the ATP finals, like final.
Yeah.
Literally at the last second. So no, this is not an overreaction. We need to, probably every 2 years is a good spot.
Rune, overreaction or not?
This is not an overreaction at all. At all. You have the Davis Cup every single year, and also it's going on for almost the entire year. Like their matches happening, it doesn't really feel special like that. It's too frequent, and also it's like it has to be scarce. It has to be once every 2 years at least, so you can feel like you're the weight of the title that you're playing for, the weight of the country, the weight of the flag. Like that just feels like, if you lose, okay, next year. If you lose next year. So it doesn't really feel that's important right now.
Yeah. I agree unanimously, guys. This is not an overreaction. Can't add much to what you said, Harun, there, because that was my point also, to make it feel special, and also what you said, Ismail. So, yeah, I would say, let's space this out. As much as we love tennis, we want to space these out so they can be special, 2 years at least. That's what makes the World Cup special in football and soccer. Like 4 years, we have to wait. And then when you don't qualify for the finals, I'm like, oh my God, I missed my chance. Then when you make it, it's that much more special.
Yeah.
And also because usually the top players don't even go play, so they just play at the end, which is like,
no. Well, guys, that was our overreaction or not segment that we decided to start off this episode with. We have a lot more to talk about, but let us know what you think. What was an overreaction? What was not? What do you agree with? What do you do not agree with? Let us know in the comments.
Well, we had an amazing and fun 2025 season.
Yep.
So many cool storylines happened all year long. But I want to get your specific thoughts on what were your top 5 most impressive seasons that you saw this year. So, Yusuf, give me your top 5 most impressive seasons.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. So number 1, Jannik Sinner had the most impressive season for me in 2025. Second most impressive season, Carlos Alcaraz. Third most impressive season, Novak Djokovic.
Okay.
Now it gets interesting. Fourth most impressive season, Lorenzo Musetti.
Okay.
And the last and the 5th most impressive season, Joao Fonseca.
There we go, my boy. Wowie Jowie. There we go.
Those are my 5. I was teetering with Fonseca, Vachereau, but Vachereau did not have a full season of impressiveness, so I'm going Fonseca.
Okay, that's a good one. I mean, pretty solid start at the top there. Harun, what were yours? Do you agree with you?
To me, I agree with something. So first of all, Sinner's a lock. Sinner's a lock for me. That was the efficiency was unbelievable. Like this is really, really dominance, outwardly dominance. So I think I agree with Sinner as a lock as number 1. Number 2, also I think Alcaraz. So because like having that amazing season as well, like winning 2 slams, having 70 plus wins, unbelievable. And then Djokovic to me is a third, also a lock like you. I agree, Yusuf, having a semi-final in every single slam, only losing to 2 of the best players in the world, if not probably gonna go down in history maybe as legends for sure. And then also having a Masters 1000 final and winning an ATP 250 to seal off the year. And 4, for me, this was debatable. 4, I'm going for Demon. I'm going for Demon as number 4 because, by the way, Demon has the 3rd most wins of 2025. The only 2 guys that have more wins than him is Alcaraz and Sinner. And it's so impressive, by the way, that Demon has that many wins. Yes, maybe he didn't have that many top 10 wins, but Demon's consistency is out of this world. And Demon also, by the way, secured himself as the 2nd time in the ATP finals. So Demon for me is at number 4. Nice. At number 5, this is what I was debating with. I'm going to go for Ben Shelton. Ben Shelton is the 5th most impressive season for me. Securing his big title, winning an ATP Masters 1000. Unbelievable. Also losing only in the slams to, again, Alcaraz or Sinner. And also the ones that are kind of really pushing them kind of the most, trying to make them sweat, trying to make them work a little extra. So these are my top 5 most impressive seasons of 2025.
Love them.
Okay. That was a good one. You caught me there off guard, Harun, with those picks.
And Smythe, who were your 5 most impressive seasons?
Well, number 1, I have Carlitos Alcaraz. I'm going against you guys. He won the most all year. He had one of the most dominant clay seasons ever. He'll go down as, after Rafa, as probably one of the most dominant clay seasons ever. And also the way he won the French Open, the way he conquered new ground on indoor hard. He dominated your number 1 player all year. He dominated Jannik Sinner. So that has to give him credit for being the most impressive season all year, most wins. And then after that, Jannik Sinner, obviously, because the efficiency was wild, unreal, the level that he showed while he was playing, minus that 3 months of suspension. I'm going to have to lock Djokovic like you guys at number 3 just because he's still the GOAT, and to do this at this age in this little tennis and still secure world number 4 at the end of the year was incredible. Loved the win against Musetti to take home the Athens 250 title.
Yep.
That was awesome. Number 4 is very easy for me. It's Joao Fonseca. 100%. This guy came out of left field to top 25 in a matter, it feels like in no time. And he was just like, the expectation was on him and he just kept doing it. And to walk away with 2 titles, he did it consecutively. Like he beat the top seed in the Grand Slam and then beat another top seed in the Slam. And then finally gets a 250 win. And then he's doing well in the Masters. He's getting to first, second, third round in Slams. And then to cap it off the season with the ATP 500 win, I love that for him. Amazing jump from Joao. And number 5, you're going to be shocked by my number 5. It's Sasha Bublik. I absolutely love the year we just saw from Sasha Bublik.
Yeah, that's
4 titles, so many top wins, the way he took down Sinner, remember, in Halle, the way he played Roland Garros, and that heartwarming moment he had on the crowd and with the French crowd. Like, it was amazing. You could tell that he was flipping the switch and he had an amazing rest of the season and he was competing for the ATP finals for top 10. He's right on the cusp now.
Yeah.
I think Bublik showed me an amazing level this year. And I really, really hope, I pray that next year he can continue it because he's so fun to watch.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Those are my top 5.
I maybe like the top 5 that you guys gave more than mine, but no. I'm sticking with it. Sticking with mine. I love my top 5. I might switch it. I might put Novak above. No, I can't. Can I? No, I can't.
Above Alcaraz?
I can't. I said I can't. I didn't even continue the thought, by the way. I didn't continue. I was going to go Novak 1 maybe because of the semifinals at his age. But, nope. Let's stick with that. That's the ranking. Let us know who your top 5 most impressive seasons were in 2025. We would love to know. Everyone probably has a different one. And every single one that anyone lists is going to be interesting. So if you have one, let us know in the comments. We love to see it.
All right, guys. I'm going to give you a bunch of choices here. 2 players. I'm going to ask you who has a better season. Who had a better season in 2025? Zverev or Fritz? Yusuf, who had a better season? Zverev or Fritz?
They had very similar seasons, right? They finished at 3-4. But I'm going to go with Sasha. And for 2 simple reasons. Sasha has a Grand Slam final to his name. And also, Sasha has, I would say, another quarterfinal to his name at RG. So I'm going to go, just the tiebreaker for me is the fact that he made it to a Grand Slam final. Taylor Fritz did not. That is why I'm going to go with Sasha Zverev. That simple.
How about you, Smile?
Yeah, it's a tough one for me. It was very close. But, I'm going to go Fritz. I'm going to go Fritzy just because he dominated Sasha this year whenever they played each other. He has his number. So just for that reason, I think they had very similar...
season.
Yeah, the season.
No, the head-to-head's different.
They had their fair share of dips, although they both were able to pick it up relatively towards the end of the season. But I'm just going to go slight edge Fritz just because he keeps finding a way to beat Zverev every single time. So I'm going to give him the edge.
Sasha, that final in Vienna against Sinner, which was really impressive too. He found his form in the end, and the semifinal also in Paris, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, guys, I think I'm going to go with Yusuf. I'm going to go with you with Zverev. Yeah. I think Fritz, to me, this year was a bit underwhelming. I was expecting more from him. Yeah. I didn't really see a lot of great results. He's supposed to be elite. He's supposed to be fighting for titles. I felt like he was falling short many times. And I think that, although he has a lot of wins, maybe he has like 50 plus wins, but still, it's
so does Sasha. They played lots of tennis. But, Fritzy did do good for a few weeks on the grass, which we expect from him. But yeah, I think I expected more too, Harun, to be honest. Well,
Yeah,
expected
and
more from
like
Sasha too, but like, I guess.
But
it was
Sasha
very
has
close.
Sasha has also a final in Australian Open as well to his name.
That goes.
I mean,
like
Sasha
you
still
said.
had a great season. I'm just going off the head-to-head here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, next one here. Jack Draper or Ben Shelton? Smail, who had a better season?
By far, it's easy. It's big boy Benny Schultz. He's the man.
Wow.
Big boy Benny Schultz has arrived. Gets into the ATP finals. He's so consistent at slams. You know he's going to show up for the big moments. Yeah. And you know he's going to find a way to prove himself and bring his best level when he needs it. The way he was able to show such a nice level on clay this year, which is new for him. He only loses to Sinner, Alcaraz, and slams. This guy is legit. He really is. And he's on the cusp of doing something amazing. A very nice showing also at the ATP finals for him for his first time. So, yeah, I'm going big boy Benny Schultz.
Yep, I agree 1,000%. 1,000%, Harun. This is a Ben Shelton one, you know. Draper's season finished earlier, so we didn't get to see much, right? Much more than, even though, but Ben Shelton did have an injury, but like you said, Smile, at slams, he shows up. He's one of those top guys that shows up. And the only reason he lost early in the U.S. Open is because of the shoulder injury. Like, we expected a deep run from him there, and he also has a Masters title to his name exactly like Jack Draper. So, Harun, I am going also with Smile. Ben Shelton had a more impressive season, had a better season than Jack Draper.
Actually, guys, I have to agree with you. I think it is Ben Shelton. Although that first start of the year for Jack Draper was great, but yeah, like you said, if you're only stopped by the big guys, then yeah, you show up to the big moments and you rise to the occasion, and you also have a Masters 1000 to your name. So yeah, Ben Shelton for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
I agree.
Yeah. All right, guys. Here's a third one. Here's Alex de Minaur or Lorenzo Musetti. Yusuf, your boy, who had the better season.
We talked about this before, but Lorenzo Musetti's clay court swing was iconic. Semi-final, and then RG went into the semi-final. Every big tournament on the clay, he was there. Then add to it a quarterfinal of the U.S. Open. Then add to it what he did in the ATP finals against Alex the Demon de Minaur. So give me Lorenzo Musetti 1,000%.
How about you, Smiley?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Lorenzo Musetti as well. You know, he talked about at the beginning of the year, he felt it clicked. He felt like a top player. He has big goals. He wants to go for world number one. He wants to win slams. And he's starting to play like it. I love the clay season point, Yusuf, as well. But he also showed he's very good on outdoor hard and hard. He's now become an all-court player, and I really love to see that. Harun Demon has been solid all year, but for me, he didn't go as high as Musetti. He did get that ATP finals semi-final, but he barely snuck in. Come on, it was just that one win, and Musetti beat him there. Maybe an argument for Musetti, but yeah, so I'm going Musetti as well.
How about you?
I disagree with you guys. Maybe if like the first half of the season, that was great for Lorenzo, but he fell short and it wasn't great for him in the second half of the season. So I thought that it was two completely different seasons per se. Like the first half, yeah, Lorenzo Musetti is one of the hottest players on tour. Second half, he's just another guy on tour.
Is another guy, just so I can clarify, another guy is making it to the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open, making it all the way to a final and losing to Novak Djokovic in 250, ATP finals, winning against the same guy that you're saying has had a better season, just so I can clarify.
He's another top 20 player. Another top 20 player who is a great player, but I think to me, Alex de Minaur had a better season. Alex de Minaur was more consistent. And Alex de Minaur beat him. Alex de Minaur beat him on the biggest stage in front of his home crowd. Alex de Minaur beat him.
When was that?
ATP finals, because it was in Italy.
Oh.
ATP finals, Lorenzo Musetti took down Alex de Minaur.
Yeah. You have me there. You have me there. But yeah, I thought I completely confused.
You thought he went on to win, and Lorenzo didn't complete that comeback. I guess you're still stuck there as a Demon fan.
I'm actually stuck there. But I'm gonna double down and say Alex de Minaur.
Okay, it's a flawed logic, but we'll give it to you.
All right, guys. Next one. Here's the Nordic beasts. We have Holger Rune or Casper Ruud? Ismail, who had the better season?
100% I'm going with Casper Ruud because I've just loved his growth and maturity over the past couple of years. I've become such a big fan. He's so fun to watch. He's become more aggressive as a player. He's shown so much progress on hard and his serve and his forehand and able to compete still with the top guys. Got his first Masters 1000 this year in Madrid, which was very impressive. And, Rune, I'm still wanting more, and I hope he can find a way to come back from this injury and give us his best level that we saw in Paris way back when. But yeah, I'm still going with Casper Ruud here.
He showed you his best level in Barcelona when he beat Alcaraz, remember?
It was good, yeah.
Yeah, but also I'm going to go Casper Ruud here. Even though both of them, these are not the seasons we expect from these two caliber of players. I love Holger Rune, love Casper Ruud, but Casper Ruud does have a Masters to his name, finally winning that one. So, it's a highlight season for him in that regard. So give me Casper Ruud. Holger Rune, we expect him to win bigger, and hopefully when he comes back, he does.
Yeah, it's tough, guys. It's tough, guys. I also agree with Casper Ruud. Casper Ruud's my guy. I like him very much. He's my boy. However, Holger is also a great player. Maybe we were expecting more from Holger. Holger did suffer, his season ended, so he didn't have a chance to really show us more. And Casper Ruud has a Masters 1000 to his name, so that's has a better season in that regard. Yeah. All right, guys. Next, really spicy one. I really don't know about this one, but I'm coming to you, Yusuf. Joao Fonseca or Flavio Cobolli? Who had a better season?
This is actually unfair to Joao Fonseca because Flavio Cobolli is an older player. Flavio Cobolli is more seasoned. And Joao Fonseca, this is his first season on tour, basically. But if you ask me, I am going to go with Flavio Cobolli. And he has a 250, same thing like Fonseca, sorry. But he also has a deep run at Wimbledon. And now he has Davis Cup title to his name also. So I'm going to go Flavio Cobolli. I was really impressed with what he did at Wimbledon. And also when they played against each other, he was able to take him down in that Hala amazing match. Whoever did not see that should go back and watch it. So give me Flavio Cobolli, unfortunately, Smile, for you.
Well, yeah.
What's about you, Smiley?
Yeah, I love that you brought up that match because they had such a nice match and it was a round one match and they went to 7-6 in that final set tiebreak. And that could have gone either way. Actually, Fonseca was up and he had a chance to the match point. He slipped on it, actually.
Great match.
But I'm taking, of course, Joao Fonseca is much more impressive. I mean, Flavio's had more time to grow and mature, and I think his big wins were much more impressive than Flavio Cobolli's wins, although Flavio is going to be a top 10 player very, very soon.
Yes, sir.
So he's right there. But, also it's hard to evaluate them now because this Davis Cup win also was really iconic, I think, for Flavio.
Yeah.
But still, I'm still going Joao because I thought just the way he showed and performed at every big moment this year was unbelievable. Same number of titles, much younger. I'm going Joao.
Okay.
I agree with you, Smile.
There
I think
we
it's
go.
Joao.
Wowie.
I think it's Joao. I think Joao has a better season. Yeah, that Davis Cup, the Davis Cup event really helped Cobolli. However, I think Joao has a better season. Joao really took center stage, and Joao was really electric. So I think Joao really took down Rublev in a convincing fashion. Also, in Open, that was iconic. And I think still Flavio needs some more juice. So I think overall, I think Joao had a better season, guys.
I agree.
I'm
all right.
Maybe switching it. Joao Fonseca.
There we go.
Please switch that number from Lorenzo Musetti. Flavio Cobolli to Joao Fonseca.
It is Joao.
You're switching, really?
Yeah, I am switching. I am.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Last but not least, Ismail, your boy, against Yusuf's boy, Stefanos Tsitsipas or Andrei Rublev. Who had a better season?
Come on.
Yusuf, I'm coming to you.
You're coming to me? Well, how about this? Andrei Rublev had the better season. Even though Stefanos Tsitsipas won a 500 and Andrei Rublev won a 250, Andrei Rublev's 250 win was more impressive than Stefanos Tsitsipas' 500 win. And add on to that, Andrei Rublev was able to win and go deeper in big tournaments than the one and only Stefanos Tsitsipas. So I don't need to think much here. Andrei Rublev had a more impressive season than Stefanos Tsitsipas, but also that's not saying much, is it?
Wow. I think this is disrespect to my boy Stefanos Tsitsipas.
Really?
I'm going Stefanos Tsitsipas.
Really?
He got to 500. Can we compare 500 to 250? 500. However, his ranking took a much bigger hit than Andrei Rublev this year, which is a little bit sad to see because he's fallen now down to 34. But it's mainly because of heartbreak and injury. Both those things are to blame and lack of confidence.
Correction. The HB 500 is in Doha also. It wasn't a 250.
Yeah, so...
TSH Jimmy reminded me. So actually, I have more credence to my reasoning.
Yeah, right.
I don't know, a 250 last year. This year's
both,
a 500.
Yeah, they're both 500s.
Yes.
However, it was a more impressive win when Stefanos Tsitsipas won that tournament in Dubai. It was an amazing confidence booster for him, and he finally felt like he was getting healthy. The backhand looked good. Since then, he hasn't been healthy. He's been heartbroken, and then he got injured. So
he won one match at the U.S. Open, and we're like, oh, Tsitsipas is back, baby.
Yeah, no. His confidence and health was shot, but now Papa's back on board.
Papa's back.
He's focused on tennis again.
Mendoza's gone.
Good things are looking up.
Harun, how about you?
Smail. Smail.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
Thank you.
I am sorry. I really want to. I was trying to gaslight myself into thinking Tsitsipas had the better season. Tsitsipas. I'm trying to believe, but no. The gaslighting did not work. If you just compare only the two titles together, Rublev had a more impressive run in that title as well. Rublev, they both took down Felix Auger-Aliassime, which was arguably the best, maybe like one of the best players in that draw, since Auger-Aliassime is now a top 5 player. But also, Rublev had to beat Jack Draper, who was super hot at the time in a really tough battle. Yeah, so like he was a beast at the time. He was firing on all cylinders, and also Rublev beat Bublik, who's in your top 5, Smail. So I have to go with Andrei Rublev. He not only has more overall wins in the season, he has 34 wins in the entire season. Tsitsipas only has 22. So come on, man. Like I have
back to back round 4 appearances at the slams.
It's
also beat Demon. You also beat Demon in that tournament.
like it's really hard actually to make my argument, but just
your argument is made purely on love.
It's just my I just want Stefanos to be back, man. I just want, but really, very little ground for me. Yeah. Very little ground. Like, Andrei's been better.
There we go. That's the honest reaction that we want.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, but there we go, guys. There we go. We were just doing some choices of who had a better season. There you have it. Let us know who had a better season. Who do you agree with me, Yusuf, Smail? Which choices do you have to debate on? So let us know in the comments, and tell us maybe some other choices that we didn't get a chance to talk about.
Okay, guys, we wanted to have a fun way to recap the 2025 season. So TSH Jimmy, and you guys are going to be hearing him on the mic now. He decided to do a fun trivia session for us so we can quiz ourselves. I'm going to go up against Harun and Smail. Let's see. I have no idea what he's going to ask us. Do you have any idea?
No clue.
Harun, how about you?
I hope they're good.
I have no clue. I'm afraid.
I am too. And so let's see. We might. we've been on cam much, and we've looked like clowns for so many different times. Let's see if this is going to be another one.
Jimmy wants to make us look like clowns even more.
Yeah, but let's try. I'm going to go into my mind palace to answer these questions. But TSH Jimmy, please take it away with your trivia game.
First question. Jannik Sinner had 26 wins in slams this season against 23 different players. How many can you name in 30 seconds?
Carlos Alcaraz, Novak Djokovic, Alexander Zverev, Casper Ruud, Alexander Bublik, Felix Auger-Aliassime. Oh my God. I'm going down the list. Oh my God. Musetti? No. Oh my God.
That was rough.
Oh my God.
Casper Ruud
Didn't beat Casper Ruud. Oh my God. That.
You beat Nicoyai, School Kate, Giron, Holger Rune, Demon, Shelton twice, Zverev, Rinderknecht, Gasquet,
Demon.
Lehechka,
Lehechka, I said.
Rublev, Bublik twice, Djokovic twice, Luka Nardi, Vukic, Pedro Martinez, Dimitrov, Alcaraz, Vitkov Priva, Popperin, Shapo, Musetti, Felix.
I did good, huh?
Yeah, very good.
Oh my
well done.
God.
Well done.
Choked. Absolutely choked.
Well done.
When you're under the gun, it's not that easy. Then who's next?
Second question to Harun.
Ah!
A little bit easier than the first.
Okay.
Carlitos lost 8 losses in 2025 from the 7 different players. Can you name the 7 players?
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Come on.
On your mark.
3, 2, 1.
Yannick Sinner. Yannick Sinner. Jack Draper. 7 different players. Who beat it? Yannick Sinner. Yeah. That's harder. That's harder, by the way, than yours.
No, it's not. That's easier. That's easier. I can name them right now.
Yannick Sinner. Djokovic.
Time.
David Goffin. Come on.
I got.
Nori.
Lehechka.
Lehechka.
Rune.
I got 3 though. Almost 50%.
I don't know who's worse, me or you. Oh my God.
I'm afraid now.
Oh, here you go. Smile, come on.
I'm very afraid.
Third question to Smile. There are 2 current top 10 players that never faced each other in an official match. Can you name these 2 players?
Wow.
Time's going.
Draper Musetti?
No.
Draper Felix? Felix Musetti.
Huh?
Oh my God. I have no idea.
Draper Sasha.
I knew it was Draper. He never played Sasha?
Never.
Wow.
Wow. I knew it was Draper. I had to be Draper.
Oh, do we have any more?
Yes, we have much more.
Let's go.
Yusuf, your turn. This is the second year in Djokovic's career
Yes.
that he did not play any 5-setter throughout the whole season. What was the first season he did not play any 5-setter?
Oh my God. What was the first season?
Wow.
No chance. There's no chance.
No 5.
I feel like I know.
I mean, I would guess 1 year. There's a year I would guess.
Yeah, it's easiest year to guess.
Should I go 2020? Do I have many guesses? Like, no, I don't have many guesses. 2020? Let me see.
Was it 2016?
2009.
9?
9? No, 2016, no.
2009?
Yeah, 2009.
Wow, I was gonna say something else.
Okay, next one.
Okay, Harun, this one for you.
Yeah.
Apart from the RG final, Alcaraz won another match this year by winning less points than the opponent. Can you name the match?
How many match? One match?
One match.
One match?
Is the timer on? Timer's on, Harun. Join me in Clown Town.
Just who the beat? I know. Who had him on the ropes? Bublik?
No. It's Khashanov in Rome.
Wow.
Another fun fact, he lost to Lehechka by winning more points.
Wow. Wow. Next one, Smile. Give me something for Smile that's not easy. Come on.
These are rough.
It's a fun, wild one. Who is the only player in the top 50 to have more than 10 Vegas and breadsticks won and more than 10 Vegas and breadsticks lost
Ooh.
in 2025?
Is it Bublik? breadsticks 1. Medvedev. Tsitsipas.
Oh, now we're just naming stuff.
Top 50. Nakashima.
You're checking the rankings or what?
Pesci Pericard.
Pesci Pericard, he doesn't lose serve.
But maybe he wins the love. I don't know.
Let me go Alejandro Davidovich Fokina.
Wow.
Is that the first thing we get correctly?
Wow. Good guess.
So much for hardcore fans we call ourselves.
I got that one though.
Well done.
As a team, we got that. Like that's a team effort.
Is it? Okay, I'll take it.
The assist.
Do we have more?
Yes, we have more.
Let's go.
It's Yusuf's turn.
Yes, my turn.
Who won the most matches on hard courts this season?
Alex de Minaur.
Correct.
Oh!
Okay. Good one.
Okay, Harun.
Oh.
Who won the most matches on grass courts this season?
I think it's easy.
The most grass court is it? No, not Bublik. Sinner.
Can I go?
Lehechka. Fritz.
Taylor Fritz.
Yes.
I got Fritz.
That was the easiest question of the day.
Okay, I
Come
got
on, Harun.
I got it.
No. I don't think it doesn't count.
I said it before you. I said it before you.
Yeah,
And
fine.
you
I
can't
had it
answer
from
my
the first
questions.
try.
You can't answer my question. That's fake confidence. You can't answer my questions.
Sure. By the way, you're not winning. You're digging your own grave, but go ahead.
No, I
Go
got
on.
it.
Smiley, your turn.
Okay. There are only 2 top 20 players that don't have positive win-loss record in slams this season. Can you name them?
That's a tough one.
Menchik?
Two top 20.
2 top 20 players who don't have a positive head-to-head, positive in
record
slams?
in slams.
Slams this season.
I know one for sure.
Mehdi.
Mehdi is one.
There you go. Got one. Casper?
Yes.
Clutch.
Wow.
Mehdi 1 on 4, Casper 3.
That was clutch. That was the last second. That was a buzzer beating 3-point winner. Game winner.
Yes.
Well done. We all did good this round except Harun.
Yusuf,
I
much
want
similar
you.
question.
You get it.
A much
Okay.
similar question. There are also 2 top 20 players that don't have positive head-to-head record in Masters this year. Can you name them?
Positive head-to-head record.
Don't have a positive head-to-head record in Masters.
Win-loss record
Yes, win-loss.
in Masters. Top 20. Let's go Daniil Medvedev again. No? Oh my God. Yuri Lehechka.
Nice.
Okay, fine.
Nice.
Holger Rune. Did Holger Rune do jack?
Yeah, he reached the final.
Oh, the final of Indian Wells. Oh! Menchik.
It's Andrei Rublev.
Rublo.
Ooh.
He was
Hurts.
on my-
Hurts for our good friend.
I got
Ruud.
one at least.
He's on my
Really
radar.
a fun one to Harun.
Okay.
Sinner has a perfect 9-0 record against lefties this year.
There's
There's only one player on tour who has a better record, which is 10-0. Which is this one player?
I think
Alcaraz?
No.
You can't just throw guesses.
I have
Time's ticking.
better record, lefties. Bublik.
No.
Djokovic.
No.
No. Barely played.
Zverev.
I think I know. He said Zverev.
No.
Oh.
Fritz. Shelton.
Oh. Time is up.
Who is it?
Alejandro Davidovich Fokina.
Oh!
That's a
Fokina.
stat.
That's a stat right there.
I was never
That's a
gonna,
stat.
I was never gonna get that one.
I was gonna go Shelton. Honestly, I was gonna go Shelton as well.
I was going Sasha for some reason. Anyways,
Shelton. Yeah. Okay,
I was
that's a
never
good
gonna-
one, Jimmy.
nice one.
That's 2. Ismail, who's the only top 20 player to have a negative record against qualifiers and lucky losers this year?
Is it Andrei Rublev again?
No.
Is it Lehechka?
What does that say about us? Keep saying Lehechka's name.
Is it Medvedev?
No.
Oh, so we're gonna name everyone? Okay. I know this one, by the way. I know this one.
Ah.
Time is up. It is Alexander Bublik, correct or not?
Correct.
Yes!
Nice.
I knew it.
Nice.
I knew
That's a nice one. It's a good one. That's a good
Last
one.
one for Yusuf.
Okay. To close this out, let's see.
There is only one player who has an equal record with top 20, but a negative record with players outside the top 100. Can you name him?
You gonna go Lehechka again or what? Oh my god. Jakub Menchik.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Thomas Mahach.
Incorrect.
Brendan Nakashima. This is so hard. How am I supposed to? Anyone want to help me? You want to help me, Slide?
Vachereau.
You're close. It's Surinder Knash.
Oh! You were close.
It had to be. But those were good ones, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Those were good ones. Well done, TSH. Jimmy, give us some good trivia questions there. That was
Thank
fun.
you for making us look like clowns, Jimmy. It's really an honor
Cut it.
and a
Cut it from the
privilege.
episode. Cut this from the episode. Cut my parts. I wasn't here for this one.
Let's move on. Those were some fun segments about the season recap. But to cap off the 2025 tennis season, the Italians go back to back at the Davis Cup to be the first country to do that in over 50 years. Ismail Haroun, Flavio Cobolli, and Matteo Berrettini lead the way. Not once did the doubles team step on court. Ismail, give me your thoughts on the Italians and what they just did.
Yeah, I mean, Italy had the home court advantage from the beginning, which is obviously a huge advantage when it comes to the Davis Cup. But both Berrettini and Cobolli were so clutch in every single round so that they just lock in their singles and you know it's a W automatically the moment they step on the court is amazing. Berrettini 11-0 now.
Yeah.
When it comes to singles at the Davis Cup, he's a Davis Cup king.
One of the longest win streaks, I think.
Amazing win. Like they have a absolute rock ace in their corner, Italy.
Yeah.
And
The Italian hammer.
he's so impressive. And you know they just have such a great team vibe. You get it? Like Italy feels like they have a genuinely awesome vibe. It's so wild that they had their top 2 players not there.
On vacation.
Completely on vacation. Sinner and Musetti were at home and Italy still was able to, win this trophy.
Dominate.
Dominate, not win the trophy. They dominated, and Italian tennis is in a special era right now. Like, they have so much to look forward to. Tennis is going to boom in Italy. I mean, it's so wild how now the end of the year is always going to end with Jannik Sinner ATP Finals and Davis Cup for Italy. Like, it's crazy to have it this way. And, it's wild to think that wouldn't even be close to a competition if Sinner and Musetti step on the court here. Yeah. So, just unbelievable. Amazing performance. And they were both amazing. Both Berrettini and Cobolli. They were so awesome.
Rune, the Italians were able to complete this one, and not one single team was able to get a point off of them. Come on.
Unbelievable. Honestly, I did not have Italy getting this far. I thought, they might make the semis because the quarters against Austria. Austria is really not in the best position right now. They're not it's not in their golden age, I would say. Team has retired, so that was the easy one. But when it came to Belgium, like I thought Belgium was going to give them some fits. I thought that Zizo Bergs was going to be able to get the point. I thought they maybe push it to obviously that amazing match against Cobolli. But like you said, Yusuf, nobody was able to get the point. Berrettini's been winning all his matches in straights. Cobolli has been fighting, but Berrettini's been winning all his matches in straights. Nobody's taking a set off Berrettini. Berrettini's serving amazingly, by the way. Berrettini's is in form. I really didn't think Berrettini's like somebody that you can Mr. Automatic, but he was automatic for them. He's reliable. He's getting them a point every single time, and then allowing Cobolli to just play around and have fun. And Cobolli's one. I didn't think Cobolli is a star. He's the one that's the ace in the hole that's taking them to the promised land. What in the world was that? Like obviously that match against Zizo Bergs was unbelievable. Probably one of the best matches. People are talking about one of the best matches of the year. Definitely that tiebreak was unbelievable. Like it's a 32 minute tiebreak with 15 match points. Crazy. That is unbelievable. Like
15 match points is wild. I don't know was there any match this year that had 15 match points?
I can't. No way. 7 match point saves on this side. Like no.
Amazing. Iconic.
Crazy. 7 match points saved. Like Zizo Bergs had his chances, Cobolli had his chances, and they were both really playing amazing. I didn't really feel like anybody was choking or giving it away. I thought both of them were really trying to play their hardest, and they were playing amazing level. But unfortunately, it ended the way it ended, and Cobolli rose on top with that iconic shirt ripper who's taking a page out of Novak's book. He said himself, he felt like he's trying to be Hulk as well after that match. So Italy's playing unbelievable. Like I said, I didn't think that Italy was going to go this far without Musetti, without Sinner. I thought that it's on even playing field. Also with Spain, they didn't have Alcaraz, so I thought that okay, maybe it's there. It's a 50-50 chance. But yeah, Spain is playing. Italy's playing unbelievable right now. Spain was really trying to give it a run for its money, with Minaur really trying to push it, and that was a tough battle as well. But Cobolli is now, he's a player. He's clutch. He's fun. He's so electric, and his mindset is crazy. Like also, he's playing in front of his home crowd, so you could argue whether that's good or bad. Playing with the pressure and stuff, maybe performance anxiety. But Italy is great right now, man. What do you think, Yusuf?
You know, Smite, you made that point. The fact that the Italians, every single year, they're going to finish with the ATP Finals win and then the Davis Cup win. Like, that's heaven when it comes to Italian tennis fan. Absolutely special. But, you know, Harun, just before we talk about the Italians, Minaur really was amazing today.
It was.
We need to highlight him.
He was.
I was ready. I couldn't wait to gloat. I thought Minaur was going to come with a win. I was going to gloat about Minaur. But yeah.
No, but Minaur, this 2025 season, he's been one of the most impressive players we've had. Like when you think back of like outside the top guys, who has been there like, whoa, this guy has transformed. Jaume Minaur is one of those players that is on the very top of that list. And you can expect him to continue to rise in 2026. Let's see how high he can go. But I just wanted to say that Minaur, 2025, I am absolutely impressed by him. And I think 2026 is going to be another season where we're going to be looking at him like, okay, a bigger jump is coming in this season. So
the real G's would know that I've been talking about Minaur for a while.
You are, since before the 2025 season even began, you were talking about him. So credit to you and credit to him for being able to live up to what you expected him to be.
Unbelievable, a great player.
No, but the Italians guys, like the fact, like really. By the way, Cobolli and Berrettini were in no form whatsoever for them to come in and do what they did, not losing any of their matches. This didn't have to go to doubles once, I know, fine. The Austrian tie, fine. That's not the toughest. But moving on to Belgium, like Harun said, then on to Spain. But, you know, sometimes when you're playing in front of your home fans, it brings something else out of you. And for these guys, this isn't the first time they played for their country. This isn't the first time they played probably in big matches where a big crowd's watching and supporting them. These are superstars in Italy. I know Yannick Sinner's up there as number 1 and Musetti's number 2. Berrettini was up there with the best of the best long before these guys. So he's up there. And then Flavio Cobolli, he's been a phenom. He's been coming. These guys have all been superstars in the making. And here he is, Flavio Cobolli's having his moment. This was the moment, the way that he was able to win this for his country in front of his home fans. And then at the end, to be able to celebrate it the way he celebrated it, it's probably going to go down as one of his most memorable moments of his entire career, the way he was able to do this. You know, because probably lots of people didn't expect him to win, even though it's in Italy. But you don't have Sinner, you don't have Musetti. You need to rise up and be the number one singles player. And you do it that way. And Minaur playing amazing tennis. And you take him down in the final set. You force a final set. And you're able to break him at 6-5. Iconic stuff from Flavio Cobolli. Matteo Berrettini just clutch. Absolutely clutch to be able to do what he does. Like, he was able to provide just that, you know, the safety net for Flavio Cobolli to come out and play the way that he played. And we're going to talk about Berrettini and what Cobolli is to him for as long as they've been alive, they've known each other. But absolutely spectacular stuff from both Berrettini and Flavio Cobolli. I have no idea how anyone's going to touch them, because if Musetti decides to come back and Sinner decides to come back, because the depth, Smile, and you talked about this, the depth of the Italian men's tennis team is really, probably, I don't know if we've seen it. Because if you want to go even further, you want to go to Luciano Darderi, you want to go to Lorenzo Sonego, you want to go to Matteo Arnaldi, and that's not
and
far
Luca
back.
Nardi.
And Luca, we're talking top 50.
Yeah, you know,
We're not going far back. We're talking top 50.
Yeah, and then they have the double specialist.
And then you have Vavasori and Bolelli. It
Yeah,
really is
they're
iconic what they're having.
Loaded. They're loaded. And yeah, just Cobolli with the number one singles to be that clutch. And the final set tiebreak against Zizou Bergs. And then you go to the final set. He was the second set tiebreak against Minaur. Basically, he's a tiebreak 7 points away from them going to a final set, final match decider. Yeah. And it's over. And
Minaur was playing lights out.
That was so clutch.
He was playing so good. I'm watching Minaur. We're all looking at the TV like, whoa, what's this? But Cobolli was able to hold the fort and then try to let me find a way and survive this set. And then final set, by the way, was going game. Clutch. And he was able to find a way. Absolutely clutch from him, but clutch from Berrettini. But the question to be asked, and this is a fun one because this was a team event. Italians, they were able to do this three-peat, everything that we said. First team to do in 50 years. Ismail, who is your MVP for the 2025 Davis Cup Finals?
Oh, it's without a doubt Flavio Cobolli. Just to be the number one singles in your home country, in front of your home fans, and you have the pressure to perform every single time.
But Berrettini gave you the safety net.
Berrettini did give him safety net, so he gets a lot of points and credit for that. Yeah. But still, you have to go out and beat the better player every time. Like, he had to go out and beat Zizou Bergs. He had to go out and beat Jaume Minaur today. And, he was on the brinks against Jaume. And against Misolic and against Austria, sure, not a huge challenge compared to the others, but he still had to be the guy.
Yeah.
When you're number one singles, you're the guy. You have all the pressure. And just the final set tiebreak, saving 7 match points against Zizou Bergs. I mean, that was enough for me to give him the MVP. But then to do the win again the way he did it today and come back from a set down, tiebreak in that second set could go completely the other way. Come on, Cobolli, he's a star, was born. Let's make no mistake about it. The star of Cobolli was born at this Davis Cup.
Agreed. Harun, I don't agree about the MVP yet. Who was your MVP?
It's a tough one. By the way, it's almost a 50-50 because you have to give credit. You have to give credit to Berrettini. Berrettini giving the safety net is not just giving the safety net. He's making it easy. He's making you feel a lot of confidence that he's getting these wins in straight sets. And he's taking all the pressure off of you. So he's making you go in, okay, just go play to win. Not please make us not go home. Please save us from going home. So that's a big difference. And also as a leader, like Berrettini is the oldest player on that team. So he is the leader. He's the one that has to carry the fort. He's the one that has to show them the way because he's been there before and he needs to show to these young guns, Cobolli, how to go there. So setting up the road, laying the foundation, that is something I need to give credit for. And to me, actually, I'm gonna have to go with Berrettini. Berrettini to me is the MVP here because he beat Rafael Coligno, who's also a superstar in the making. I love that player, and he took him down in straights. He didn't make him shine any way, shape, or form. I think he took down Pablo Carreño Busta in the final. Who also is somebody that took down Jan-Lennart Struff in an epic fashion. So I have to go with Berrettini for me, guys. Although Cobolli, I'm not taking away cred. He's electric. He's amazing. He's fire. But if it weren't for Berrettini, we weren't going to be talking about Cobolli this way.
Fair points.
Those are really fair points. Both of you guys make really good cases for both players. But to break the tie, oh my God. To break the tie, I am going to say Matteo Berrettini was able to win all of his matches, as you said, in straight sets, convincing fashion, safety net. But Flavio Cobolli had to go toe-to-toe with the number one player on the other side. And as much as you're saying pressure, on the other side, he was playing against dogs that were fighting for their country's life. And when you go up against those guys, they bring out their absolute best. So I'm going Flavio Cobolli slightly, but I think Flavio Cobolli, to be able to close it out, he deserves to be the MVP of the 2025 Davis Cup Finals slightly, but he is my MVP.
Yeah, I mean, I love the points you made, Harun, about Berrettini's leadership, and he does deserve a lot of credit. Like, they all love Berrettini. Like, he's the man.
Yeah. 1000%.
It's also not easy, when everybody knows that you're the one that has to win. Like, they expect to win from you. So if you start off that match, the matchup, and you lose, it kind of feels bad. Like, the morale goes really, really down.
Yeah. No, he sets the tone, and he set the tone every single time with dominance.
Yeah, it was
fair
point.
It really was.
Definitely fair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
So those were great points, guys. But we want to move on to a really nice segment that we have every week, which is Dudes Cool Dude Moment of the Week.
Oh my God, so much energy in this return. I love it for my story, Roach. Oh my God.
Yusuf, do you have a cool dude moment that you want to share with us?
Yeah, we talked about the Flavio Cobolli and Zizou Berg's match, right? And how brutal it was. And, that was sport in its essence of how we have battle gladiators going to war. And unfortunately, one person can only come out victorious and the other one heartbroken with defeat. But, some of the things that I love, and I remember them when I go back and think about Del Potro and Novak Djokovic, when I go back and think of Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal during iconic matches, and we see with Sinner and Alcaraz, after devastating defeats, and it's tough, but no one knows what you went through like the person that was on the other side of the net. And Flavio Cobolli, after that match, going to Zizou Bergs, he sees him emotional wreck and in tears, and he's there and he's consoling him, and he's like, he has his arm around his shoulder, and he's like, and you can see him taking the emotions with him, and he's not going out and like disregarding completely what just happened and let me just enjoy this victory. He was right there for Zizou Bergs, and he knew what that moment was like, and he knew that this was a tough one, and he wanted to be there for his opponent. So that's a moment that I absolutely love. I love to see it in tennis. Thank you, Flavio Cobolli, for being one of those examples that shows even when you win and you're in your highest of highs, you can cross to the other side of the net and see your opponent in pain and be there to support him. So thank you, Flavio Cobolli. Harun, that was to me the coolest dude moment of the week.
Yeah, it was awesome. That was an amazing moment for sure. That was really super cool because that's what we love about sports. We love these moments, and that's why it inspires us to be better. It inspires us to do the same things ourselves, and it sets an example for positive change. So I love that, guys. I have a cool dude moment I want to share with you guys, which is a nice father-son moment. So you talked about Flavio Cobolli consoling his Zizou Bergs after that really tough match, saving seven match points. I want to talk about Zizou Bergs himself, who had a really nice moment with his father. So his father felt how Zizou Bergs was feeling. Also, Zizou Bergs is crying for sure, like he's feeling the pain of letting down an entire nation who's hasn't been in the final of the Davis Cup since 2015 when they lost to Britain. So Zizou Bergs was on the cusp of really making that happen, but he wasn't able to do so. But Zizou Bergs' dad on X, He shared a really beautiful message. So I really strongly urge you guys to go check it out. I'm not going to read it all, but it was a very nice message. But a really nice part of that message was telling Zizou that you are a champion at heart and a warrior in spirit. So that whole message is really nice to have that support from a father, from somebody that sees you, who knows the work that you're putting behind the scene, knows how much effort, how much heart that you are putting into the game and everything that you're doing. So it's a great example of a father, a great example of a supporter and a fan. So that was a really cool moment, guys.
Yeah, that was cool. Honorable mention here also is just the bromance of the Italian squad. Just elite. Yeah. Elite, especially between Matteo Berrettini and Flavio Cobolli. Like Matteo's talking about he's like a brother. They're both talking about how close they are, how he's like a brother to me. And he's saying it really gives me chills to think about this relationship over the years. And there's footage of them, young puppies. Yeah. Like both, they look like they're, Cobolli's like maybe at the most 8, 9 years old, and Berrettini's like 12, 13, 14. Like these guys, they're like walking on the court together from when they were young guns. And here they are, they take Italy to the top of the sport. And he's saying that Berrettini's saying Cobolli used to sit on his lap when they were going to practice because his father was his coach. Like, this is a really tight relationship. And man, that must be cool, going all the way to the top and winning a Davis Cup next to your friend brother, essentially. So, I mean, I love it.
If you go back and look at the Davis Cup after he secured the win, the first person to run and hug him was Matteo Berrettini. Filippo Valenzi's on the court. The first person to jump over the rails and come hug him was Matteo Berrettini.
Yeah, and they're hugging the whole time. He's looking at Flavio all throughout the match, and like they have a great relationship. Flavio's rooting for him when he was on the bench. Like, it's just fantastic. It's just fantastic, and it's the kind of team dynamic and spirit that once a year at least, or a couple of times a year, we get to see with the Davis Cup, which is so fun.
Well, Matteo Berrettini is like, he's such a great big brother to all these Italians. Because remember Monte Carlo and Musetti, and he was talking about like, and he was doing an interview, and like he's looking at the court and he's cheering him on. Like Matteo Berrettini absolutely loves his Italian teammates.
And they love him.
They do. They have to. How can
Musetti
you not?
and Sinner. Remember Sinner when he was talking about what Matteo means to him, and even remember when Sinner filled in for Matteo Berrettini in the ATP finals, he wrote Matteo Hart. Like these guys are really, really close. Yeah. And for that reason, it's going to be so hard to beat this team moving forward. Like not only do you have to overcome the tennis, you have to overcome this team bond. This is wild.
By the way, forgot to mention, Matteo Berrettini, remember, he came up clutch last year when he played with Sinner doubles in the Davis Cup finals, and he wasn't having a good time, but he was able to come up clutch, which is another point to Matteo Berrettini, to how clutch he is when it comes to playing for his country.
Yeah, just awesome. Just awesome.
Not so cool dude moment, though. Special mention here, but I won't give it too much. Coronto Muti, that whatever, copying that Pablo Cuevas shot against Zizou Bergs or Collignon? It was against Zizou Bergs, just Collignon. Was it Zizou? It was Collignon.
Pablo Cuevas was playing against Tsitsipas. But he was playing against Collignon.
If I'm a French fan, French player, French coach, I don't know what I'm thinking. But we do know what Steve Darcis said he was going to do. So I would slap him on his face. If that was one of my players, I would probably slap him. So, Mute, not his finest moment there. Just wanted to mention that.
It was interesting indeed. Well, we like to keep it honest and transparent on this show and let you know where we were right and where we were wrong. Let's start off with where we were right. And
I was
we
right.
were not right anywhere.
Arun, you were right. Germany won. You're right. What did they win exactly?
Almost. Yeah. Where we were wrong, we were all wrong. Yeah. Me and Yusuf, we had Spain. Harun, you had Germany. Well, we were close, technically, because they were in the fight. But we did that because we thought Alcaraz was going to be there.
I'll tell you something, Spike. The reverse of what Vin Diesel said. Doesn't matter if you lose by an inch or you lose by a mile. Losing is losing.
You're either first or you're last.
We were last.
Yeah, we were last. We were last on that one. So, but it was still a fun Davis Cup. We still enjoyed. Amazing final.
Yes. Amazing, lots of matches. By the way, that doubles, Argentina against Germany. Oh,
Fire.
My God.
Fire.
Oh my God.
Crazy. That was crazy.
Look at, there weren't that many amazing, like overall, there weren't that many amazing matches, but the few amazing matches were amazing matches.
They were really awesome. They were really awesome. It was so fun. And you guys are going to love our WeGo's award show coming next week. We did it last year. We're going to do it again. We had so much fun. You guys enjoyed it too. Let us know what awards you're looking forward to seeing next week, because we're going to put on some good ones for you. You're going to love it. In the meantime, go check out our recent interview with Coach Kristof Vliegen. He is now working with Alex Mikkelsen. So many cool insights there about the tour, about Alcaraz, Sinner, and also how he took Greek sport to the top of the game. You're going to love it. If you like that one also, you're going to love our interview with Coach Mikael Tillstrom. He also had so many cool insights. He's now coaching Denis Shapovalov. Talked about his rivalries or his matches with Sampras and Agassi and what it also takes to bring a player to the top of the game and how to build trust with them. I think you're going to love it. You're automatically going to improve your tennis IQ by an insane number of points, and it's also going to be so enjoyable. Check it out and subscribe for all your tennis stories here, and we'll see you next week for a very fun WeGo's Award show.
Have a good night. Good night. Good night. Very good night.